Hello, good evening. 48th, 47th, 92,459, 49th, 17.51. All of these numbers represent certain aspects of our state, our economics, and our educational ranking. All of these numbers provide information regarding our lives. Increasingly, our educational system has become reliant on numbers, these digits. Sets of data propel legislation with impacts that trickle down to the most important number, the number that matters most, and that number is 1. I go to bed at night and wake in the morning with numbers floating through my head. There is a formula to categorize and label each school. We take West test results and disseminate data to assess the gains and losses from year to year for each student in our school. 22 days until the benchmark test, 67 essays to grade in 3 days. At 7:25 in the morning, little people begin to raucously enter my classroom. Today we will be working on the Common Core Standard 7.3. I take attendance and circle their 9-digit student ID numbers and names if they are absent. Then I walk up and down the rows, reading journal entries as they are constructed. I stop at John's desk and read. If an adult asked and would give me anything I wanted, I would ask for a car so my mama would be able to get a job and food and get internet and cable so we could be happy again. I move 2 desks down and read that Rebecca has written, "Sometimes we don't have enough, but I do well in school. I am not just a number, I am somebody." You see, when my kids walk through the door, the only number that remains is 1. Kids will not reach their potential and produce positive statistical results until we reach the 1. One kid needs new shoes. One needs tutoring in math. One needs a backpack. One didn't turn in their homework. One lives with his grandfather who was just served a federal indictment. One walks for miles and miles each day after school so he doesn't have to spend so much time at home. One recently wrote me this letter. "Dear Miss G, I guess I can start this letter out as you make me feel like I'm special. We shouldn't be judged by numbers. I'm a person that has feelings, a heart, and a great sense of humor. And most people don't want to show it because they're afraid, because of different reasons. But you make me feel like I can speak my mind anywhere, because like you said, we're all unique and valuable." One cried 2 days ago when I wanted to go by his house and meet his dad, and he told me his father was an alcoholic. One I remember to say I love you to each day. As an educator, I know the statistics and data sets are valuable, because local control of schools is ever increasingly diminished, because many politicians, legislatures, and Board of Education personnel are so removed from the actual art of teaching and working individually with kids. I know observational data has taken a back seat. Our legislators and State Board of Education rely on statistical data as a driving force for decisions regarding our kids. Since the 1920s, those deciding the fate of our education, the fate of our kids, continue to distance themselves further and further from our classrooms. I know most things need to be organized into pretty little subsets and categories, but West Virginia, we have forgotten the 1. We have neglected the individual child. During the last few years, we have replaced the names, feelings, and lives of young kids and teachers with Lexile scores, test results, and legislation in which students, teachers, and parents have hardly any input. We cannot fix our educational system until we allow everyone to be part of the solution. Until we put the number 1 before every other set of data and every other unjust attack on what a teacher truly does each day in the classroom, the numbers will not improve. West Virginia, our kids are wild and wonderful, but they need you and you can help. Today and each day, I ask you, but for 2 seconds. You are beautiful. You are unique. I love your smile. You are amazing. You are valuable. Each of these statements may be said to a kid in less than 2 seconds. Next time you are waiting in the line at the bank, the grocery store, the gas station, take 2 seconds to say something nice to a kid. Take 2 seconds to show one kid they are more than just a number. My kids will be compared numerically to other kids in the county, state, nation, and internationally. My kids have no idea why people who have never met them are allowed to make all the decisions relating to their education and therefore their futures. My kids wonder why no one has ever asked them what they want or need. My kids feel like they are just numbers, and they want you to know that even if they do badly on a test, they are still good kids and deserve to be respected. I will help them learn, navigate, and be successful in this bureaucratic, broken educational system. If you take these 2 seconds each day, you will begin to help them understand they are more than a number, more than a participant. One kid, one statement, less than 2 seconds. A dream of hope and love, a lifetime of faith and confidence. I love you. You are important. I believe in them, and I believe in you. Thank you.